strong arm.
Okay, great. I can't see. We actually have, there's a queue. Whoever's up first, go for it.
Hi, first time playing. Zach, you're an amazing actor, and I just want to thank you so much for being so supportive of your fans and the Sarmy. And my question is, obviously Nathan died in the finale of the last season, and he's dead, and a lot of people believe that there's more to who you are than your how you look or your memories. There's like a soul, or whatever you want to call it, the essential essence, self of you. And it's a very big philosophical question, and I want to know how...
Why is there an uprising from the crowd?
I want to know how is that going to be addressed in Tyler's and Nathan's story arc, that whole theme?
Well, that's a good question. Thank you, Sarah. I think it's expressed and explored in a number of different ways. One of which is when everything that you're familiar with gets taken away from you, what's left, and what do you do with it? So if all of your sense of self and sense of being is suddenly removed from the equation, then where does it leave you? And I think both of us deal with that in different ways, at least for the first few episodes of the show.
It's very deep. Deep questions. Up next.
Hi. One of the main things that drew me into Heroes in the first season was the fact that it was really one of the only true ensemble shows on TV, and I felt like all the characters got like an equal amount of attention and development. Unfortunately, I felt like some of the characters got sort of forgotten in season 3, like Mohinder, and I was wondering if we're gonna go back to something that resembles the style of the first season, where like all the characters get a fair amount of attention and it's more evenly split between the characters.
Well, actually, that is kind of an attempt for this season. We're going to be telling actually a little less number of stories per episode, and focusing on just like three characters or 3 storylines. And the idea is to try and tell deeper stories and not sort of wider stories, if you know what I'm saying. Just to dig a little deeper into each of our characters and what's moving them and what's making them, sort of motivating them to do what they're doing. So, but the idea with a show like this is it's always been kind of a juggling act, because it is a large cast. And so this season we will see certain people that will sit out an episode or so, because we want to focus on just a few characters each episode, so that we don't have quite as much bouncing around as we've done in the past.
Cool. Next question.
Hi, my question is for Zach. I was wondering, congratulations on the new production company, and will that affect your time on the show?
I'm really lucky to be in business with 2 very, very good friends of mine, Neil Dodson and Corey Musa, and so we're able to really find a balance of responsibility and availability and time. I'm following you as you walk back to your seat. There you go. I love you too.
He does.
So thank you. No, it won't. I'll be available.
Cool. Next up.
Hi, Hayden.
Yeah. Always good when a question starts off like that.
All right, they're rushing me, so I'm going to ask you really quick. It's taken me 4 years to get here, and I saw that you had an autograph thing, and you know, my stomach I felt sick in my stomach a couple of weeks later when I saw in the magazine that you were there to see people and shake hands and stuff, and I was just wondering if there's any way I could see you up close.
Perhaps after the panel. Yeah. No, I know these. Oh yeah. No, I know these guys are rushing around Comic-Con.
Jordan.
Say it again.
Jordan.
Jordan. When this is adjourned, you meet me over there.
Jordan just became the most envied man.
Don't get any ideas, Jordan.
Not too many big
two brothers up here.
Just because the horn rim glasses aren't on does not mean HRG won't put you down.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
All right, I think we're winding. We're getting close to the end. Looks like we have a couple more. Sorry, I saw a guy there with his arm up. Is that? Or I'm sorry. Next question. It's very hard to see. I apologize.
Hi, I love the show, and one of the things I love most about it is the diversity in the cast. And as time's gone on, there have been fewer women, characters of color, younger characters, and I was just wondering if there was going to be any attempt to bring that back.
We have a couple new ladies on the panel right now, actually. I think.
I'm kind of tan.
In all seriousness, that's a very important issue for us on this show. We try to be as diverse as possible, and characters obviously come and go, but it's a continuing, very important thing that we try to fulfill for the audience. And so I would just say, stay tuned, and you'll see some really cool casting in that area.
I think we're getting close to the end.
We're close to time. This will be our last question.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm a huge fan of the show and the cast, especially Hayden. You're my hero. And I had a question for Tim. One of the earlier questioners asked about some of the characters that have been forgotten a bit. And I was wondering if we'd ever hear anything more about Caitlin or West.
In this volume, we have no plans to hear about Caitlin or West. So, not in Redemption. Eric Doyle. Eric Doyle is here. He's here.
Where is David?
David, are you around? You should stand up.
David.
Stand up, David. There's Eric Doyle right there. So
Blair,
the answers are...
Yeah.
Blair, we have a gentleman who says he's the ultimate fanboy for Heroes.
Fantastic.
Mr. Milo, I have to ask, are you going to kick any ass this season?
It's a pretty controversial question. I think if you look at Peter's track record and his putting the weight of the world on his shoulders at times, he falters, but there's something interesting that he gets to experience this year. A little dance number, we like to call it, right? With Mr. Ray Park, and I think you guys want to see a bit of it.